Get it where I can kind of get Bus and Earl. There we go. I think I might have it that way. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Are you gonna say hello? You gonna call anybody names today, Earl? You gonna call anybody a jerk? Let's get this going here. Say hey, everyone. Oh, I had to turn this. Hi, Bus. What are you doing? Come here, Earl. Come over here. Thank you. Here, no, wait. Here, Bus. Here. You want a seed? Your toothbrushes are in there. You had both your toothbrushes earlier, didn't you? Pretending like you were invisible. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Buster doesn't like for me to pick him up, so. But I talk 24/7 all the time. I ain't gonna stop. Hello. Hi, Ruth. I got my Action Park shirt on. Ready for action, yep. Hey, Willie. Earl's on his. Oh. Look, I need to move the camera anyway. Oh, Earl got in the drawer. Hi, Bussy. See. It's okay. I'm just moving the camera so everybody can see you, handsome. Hey, Earl, come here. Knock, knock, knock. Yeah, we're knocking on your drawer. Come here. Peekaboo. Buster, you want another snack? Earl. No worries, Buster. Come here. Come up here. Everybody wants to see you. I don't know if you can see Earl better now, but several mentioned I should try to open the drawers for him like I do on his other stand, and he does appear to like that, so. Hi, Julia. Hi, Nadia. Hi, Splash Girl. Ruth. Glad everybody's here. That's a good one. Nadia, my orchid is not doing very well. Buster keeps moving to where he can see me in my room. Like, he's got to keep an eye on me, y'all know. Oh, I found another one. Here. You gonna play with your toothbrushes? I have to keep moving it back, Buster, so they can see your handsome face. You gonna pick a toy out of there and play? You got a couple new, woo! You got a couple new toothbrushes in there. Yes, I'm gonna do. You gonna eat that, or are you just gonna play with it? Hello, Earl. I don't know how, if you guys can see it, Earl. He does peek up here and there. Yeah, he is quieter in the mornings when Dad's not home. Yeah. Well, he had double beat. He had him double this morning in his beak, playing like he was invisible. Yeah, I think it's kind of my fault. I'm trying to do water. I'm trying to raise it in water. Oh, or on his, Barbie house. Hi, Jane. Thank you for being here. If I missed anybody, hello. Appreciate you guys being here. I may have missed it. Amanda may have already told you. Trigger warning for headphone users. Two things, because Earl got a little freaked out last week on a live and got pretty loud. And two, if my dogs see any mail delivery or anything like that, and I am expecting a few packages. My grandson's birthday's coming up, and we have 4 adults here, so a lot of people, we get a lot of packages. But anyway, if the dogs see somebody, they typically bark. Now, Max is in the other room. He's the main barker. Bo is in here. He normally doesn't bark, but sometimes he does. So just a little noise alert. And you never know, my annoying Buster. You never know, even with Buster, if he can get on. Occasionally in the mornings, he will get on a crazy rant. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes. Just wanted to warn everyone. Thank you. Yeah, it was funny. I was in my room trying to work on some videos, and my kids were out there, and my husband, and they sent me a picture of them, so I went out there and tried to grab a video. It was funny. Yeah, so he's been kind of quiet. I think it's the heat. He's going through a little bit of a molt too. Of course, you guys know he really does prefer my husband and not myself. And a lot of times when my husband gets home, he's pretty quiet until right before bedtime, the typical kid, because he just wants to hang out with him and get a massage and get snuggled. Then it's time for bed, and he's like, oh, well, daggone, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, the heat has been awful for everyone. I mean, it's crazy. So I think that's a little bit of it. Right, Buzz? But he's good. He's eaten this morning. I do need to get him some water. I'm hoping I gotta move the camera up so you might not see him for a second, but I'm gonna try to get him some water. He's gotten to the point where he doesn't want to drink his water, like, out of his bowl because he's so spoiled. Oops. I love to watch him drink water. It's hilarious. Earlio. Earl is waving hello to everybody. Is that good stuff? Huh? Did you have some oats with me and some sunflower seeds? Any more? You done? Okay. All done. Here, Buster. Here's your something. Let me see you. Let me see on here. He keeps moving to where he's on the stuffed camera. Look, I got you a cute little toothbrush yesterday at Dollar Quarter Store. Watch it. You guys see it? Look, it's a lion. Here. Do you want the head? Here. Put it back together. You just want the lion head? Yeah. There's a toothbrush in there. You got another one on the ground. Oh, you gotta clean your beak now. Hi. Yeah, that's what made me think of that, Annika, when I saw that one. But actually, they're like little travel toothbrushes for toddlers. Although I wouldn't let a toddler have it because it's so small. But there's an elephant, a frog, and a lion. So I wanted to give him the lion first. But I thought maybe the lady that asked me to play that for him would get a kick out of it if she saw it. Okay, lay down, Bubba. This right here. Oh. Are you invisible? We can see you, Buster. Sorry, I'm trying to... There we go. They're both kind of quiet today. What's the matter, Earl? You got nothing to say? Come on. Yeah. Well, he likes, that's one of the Katy Perry songs he likes too, is Roar. Let's get fired up, Buzz. Come on. You want to get fired up? Busta! I wish I could play music. Music does help a lot. If nothing else, he'll talk or sing. Yeah, I thought that this morning here too, Willie, but now the sun's back out, so. Hi, Lori from Indiana. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. I don't know about you guys on your end, but to me, the camera looks a little blurry. Maybe I can push this down a little bit in this light. I think it has something to do with like the recessed lighting. I think that's what you call those. Let's see if that's better. Woo! Hey, Earl. What's up? Earl, what's up? He has perched on it a few times. I have a video somewhere where recently he was telling a story, and I think he got up on it. Hey, Earl. Earl's just waving hello. Nobody's gonna be a jerk today, I guess. I want to put Earl in the little pink Minnie Mouse shopping cart and push him around. He likes to do that sometimes. He gets in the Jeep sometimes. We had a little floor time yesterday, didn't we? And I recorded it. He didn't really do anything. What's that noise, Buzz? I'm clicking the gate, huh? Buster, you don't have anything to say? I wish I could get the little microphone out, but it freaks Earl out, so I can't do it. Buster likes it, Earl hates it. So I think I'm gonna look for like one of those little kids karaoke when I'm thrifting. See if I can find a little cheap one so Buster can have his microphone. You gonna drop the mic, Bus? He's just straight up annoyed by me today. Actually, he's been a little bit better with me. We've been working on things a little bit. Like, he'll let me kiss. Can I give a kiss? And I've been giving him a few head scratchies. Huh. Be offended, Bus. Be offended. So if he was up a little bit higher, I'd actually give him a head scratch. But I'm not going to do it where he's kind of below and I'm standing. It might kind of cause him to startle, so. Hello from Germany. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, I'm in South Carolina, but I'm near I border Georgia. I'm close to Augusta, Georgia. We've had some bad storms on and off. I think everybody has, really. Yeah, I don't think he's necessarily sleeping real well at night either, because sometimes there's some noise in the kitchen, and I think when it wakes him up, it just disturbs him. But we have a fox living out back, and my dog Max. I don't know if he hears it, senses it, whatever, but he goes sometimes even at 2 or 3 in the morning. We have to let him out because he wants to run the fox, what it is, he's trying to protect our chickens. They can't get to our chickens, but Max doesn't know that. So you know, I'm sure too, Max remembers our chickens in Ohio when he was the same way. If there was a predator nearby, he would go crazy in the house and we would let him out to run it off. Willie, did you get the high winds that this area, kind of the whole area was getting? It ended up kind of bypassing us and going over on the other side of 20. But I was wondering if you got them. We had the risk of 70-mile-per-hour winds. So I'm not sure if you got them or not. Did you? Ooh. Or, I mean, did you have any damage or? Yeah, but he's up on his soapbox, Amanda. Mm. Guess we ought to be thankful. There's so much going on. I mean, in Hawaii and just crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy this year. Okay, the mailman's pulling up, so I don't know if he's coming to my door. But even if Max is in the other room, if he barks, you're probably going to hear it. Okay, yeah, he is coming to the door, so we'll see. Max might not notice him. It just depends on where he's at. Max is so smart that when the alarm on my phone goes off that somebody's hit off the camera, he barks because he thinks someone is here. Which I don't mind that because he's alerting us like, hey, somebody's here. Hey, Earl. Okay, he didn't see him. But he forgot to put my mail in the mailbox. My word. Oh. Yeah, all week my husband had raked pine straw weekend, and then that wind came, and he's gonna have to do it again. But that's okay. Like I said, we're lucky considering all the other stuff that's happened. Yeah, you know, he's going to sleep. I wish I could, I really wish I could play music, like I said, because it does get him going. And the lo-fi beats, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Maybe y'all that have headphones on might hear a little bit, but in the kitchen, the room over, I have lo-fi beats playing. And is it lo-fi or lo-fi? I don't know. Anyway, that really does chill him out, because when he's having when he's being when he's being a jerk or a butthead to me, a lot of times I'll turn that on, and it does really seem to help him. And I know he can hear that. So, like I said too, the last 2 days in a row, I gotta check something real quick. Max has wanted to go outside several times of the night. And it's been because the fox was back behind my fence. Which apparently next time I sell something on Marketplace, Max is going to go outside with me as well. Had a little weird experience the other day. Okay, is it too loud, Lori? If it's too loud, let me know. Oh, was he waving? I haven't seen a mighty wind. Yeah, I will tell you, too, and he can see me, like, I'm in my room, but I'm sitting on a chair with my computer so I can answer comments, and he can see me. Oh, hi, Earl. Earl just hissed, and he doesn't, like, he'll be singing, and I'll come in, and he'll stop because he knows I'm videoing him. So, but then there's other times he just cuts loose and doesn't care that I'm videoing him, so. Earl could be the same way. Earl actually, normally, he's the star of the live show, aren't you, Earl? But I think where I open the drawers, he's a little bit like, oh, it's something new. So he's exploring. Right, Earl? Yep, hello. Hi, bud, Earl. That's my buddy, Earl. Asta, you want another drink of water? Here, do you want some more water? But I did tell Buster today's our Friday, isn't it? Is today our Friday? I'm gonna go grab him a piece of cheese, see if that might perk him up. Although he already ate this morning, so he might not want it. No. Let's go over here. No, go over there, please. No. Come on. Go. Thank you, sir. Oh, now don't go in there. Max, I know why you didn't bark now. He was at the back door. It's funny, though, because he hears and senses so many other things that you would think. You want this cheese? Can you? Okay, hopefully you guys can see both of them. We have a little bit of a poop here. Let me get that cleaned up. I thought about a lot more things today. I think every week I get a little more efficient. So I wet some of my cleanup rags that I used for the birds. And I have me a little basket in here to put it in. I'm gonna wash my hands. What? You want more? I got some more. Or did you just drop it? Did you eat it? You just a hungry bird? The oats and the sunflower seed didn't do it? Can you say thank you? He's like, no. Oh, come on. Hi there. Oh, I don't think we have hedgehogs, but we do have, well, we have a lot of snakes here. We have armadillos here. I've only seen, I don't think we've seen any around here. Maybe once. But I've seen them a lot when we used to go camping. We'd see them. I see a lot of dead ones on the road, sadly. I really want to, my husband to make me a purple Martin house because we have so much trouble with mosquitoes. The mosquito dunks help, but it's not a cure-all. That would be cool to have hedgehogs. My girls would love that. Yes, thank you, Amanda. Earl strictly, he does eat in his cage. He will eat some pellets. You want more? He will occasionally eat some grapes, Earl will. That's it. Other than that, he wants like seed, almonds. He does eat a little bit of oats in with his chop. Not chop. I make chop sometimes. With Earl, to eat chop, I have to mix it in seed. And he has to be pretty hungry. But Buster, you know, and it's okay. Like, I wouldn't give a littler one probably cheese. But Buster actually needs a certain amount of the vitamins that's in cheese and eggs. So he gets a little more. Actually, too, Max, you want to come in here? Here. Come here. Come on. I wondered why you didn't want him here to begin with. Now, Bus, you stay right there. You go where? You stay right there. No, come back out here. Tell him, Earl. There, that's your favorite. That's some spicy cheese. Birds do not taste spices the way we do. And I don't know the science behind it. It's something to do with they don't have taste buds like we do. So they can eat like a ghost pepper and it has no effect on them. And in fact, they like it. Hey Max, you gonna lay down, buddy? Come on. Is you looking out back again? You all freaked out by the fox? No, I know a lot of people do. Here, Bobo. You can't climb on top of my laptop. I'm sorry. Here. Max. Max and Bo are like almost about to fuss for my attention here. Okay, boys, I can take you both. Hang on. Here, Max. Okay, Bobo. There you go. All right, boys. I think Buster's wing feathers don't grow right. That's one reason he can't fly. Hot water? Oh. You want hot water? Earl, you're funny. I think one of the reasons that Buster's feathers look so pretty is because he gets a lot of sunlight. You know, we go outside a lot. Now, we haven't been here lately. Let me try to get these guys. Oh, okay. Earl's getting the dogs in line. But I think umbrellas as a rule just have really pretty feathering, even, but I think where he gets a lot of vitamin D and we spray them real often. But like I said, we haven't been out. He hasn't seen the girls. I'd say it's been over a week. It's too hot. And then over the weekend, there was a large number of hawks outside. Again, I don't know if it's to do with the heat or what, but something was going on. So we've been kind of staying inside. Yeah, you haven't got to see your ladies, have you, Buster? You need a drink? I know what you need. You need something to clean your beak with. Here, Maxie. Here. Yeah. Here, let me get you a drink of water, and then I'll give you this rag to clean your beak with, okay? You like some water, sir? No? Here, you want this to clean your beak? There you go. Buster's living that spoiled life. That 90210 life, huh? How about your toothbrush? You want your toothbrush? Brush your beak. How about that? No? Yes? Good boy. Thank you, Earl. Are you just going to clean it with your foot? He's going to find something to clean it with over there. He'll be back. Right, Buster? Look here. Got your new brush. Ooh. There you go. You guys see him? I know, when I move this gate, you get all freaked out. It's all right. Here. Here. There's your new brush. Come here, Earl. Earl, let me give you a... Let me see you. Here, give me a kiss. Oh. He's been letting me kind of pet him a little bit. He let me rub his belly the other night when he was in bed. I didn't do it for very long because I know it's a no-touchy zone, but he was letting me rub his feet and kind of scratch his belly just a little bit. Nothing that made him think anything wrong. Bobo, here. Oh, should we get his... Oh, crap. Did I miss something? Earl's a rescue.
No.
Oh, do you work on like a campsite, Julia? Like a camp host? I always thought that would be cool. I watch a few people that live in their minivan, and a lot of them do camp hosting. I think that's cool. So I moved this stuff to let Buster go under there if he wants. Because as many of you know, this used to be his coffee bar. Right, yeah, that was your coffee bar. Yeah. Earl, you want to get up in your Barbie house? I put your pool up there. I don't think I put any more water in it after I cleaned it the other day. You got food up there. You haven't eaten your breakfast. I know people say I ignore the dogs, and I don't. Remember, too, the birds go up at 6. So we have, like, the whole evening, too, with them alone. I actually was sent by a company, I think it's pronounced Invivity Pet. It's a grooming set that it comes with a vacuum. It's really cool. I'm going to review it this weekend and put it out. So I'm excited to do that. Oh, there he goes. Back in his coffee bar, Earl. You see Mr. Sassy there? Look at Mr. Sassy going to investigate. Like, yeah. A lot of you asked about like Buster and Earl. Earl is the one I don't trust. He's a sassy boy. Aren't you? Earl, tell the truth. Are you a sassy boy? He knows it. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, he is. Yeah, that sounds like fun, Julia. Thank you for being here. Glad you can make it today. Oh. What about Albert? You guys got to hear Albert. I have a good one coming out on, I believe it's Saturday morning. Tomorrow's video is an old video from 2020. It's going to be Flashback Friday, Buster 2020. And Saturday, I think it's Saturday, I'll have to look. I have a really funny one. He kind of starts in this room where he knows he's about to go to bed. So he tells Dad a story, but then when he gets in his cage, his nighttime story gets real interesting about Albert. So Buster's he's for the working class people. That's all I'm saying. But he's gonna sue. Yeah, I watched your YouTube stuff, Julia, but I never realized like that you were camping, I guess. Good boy. That's right, Earl. And I don't get to watch near as many videos as I used to. Just with, usually I spend, not every evening, but a lot of evenings I spend like 7 to 9, a couple hours editing and trying to upload. What do you see, Buster? You know that's your coffee bar, don't you? No, Buster. You mess with my rabbit ear. Yeah, you being silly? Oh, Earl's yawning. Oh, you gonna pull the Barbie Jeep? Here, let me get. Oh, did you get it? I was gonna get that down for you. Woo! Woo! Here, Buster. It's okay. Here, look. Here you go. Here, pull it. Ken's in here. Look. Look, Buster. Here, take him for a ride. Here. You don't know about that? Okay. I won't blame you. Oh, now he's gonna clean his beak. No, you're not going to get up on there.
Trevor.
Call him Trevor. Yeah, he might.
Trevor.
What about Trevor? What'd you say, Earl? Earl's starting to chat a little. Earl, you stay up there, okay? You're really watching Buster, aren't you? You really watching Bus? Earl's watch every single move he makes.
Oh.
Yeah. You telling him to go?
No.
Okay. Hello, Earl. Yeah. You know, a lot of it is where I moved. I had stuff where he couldn't go under that coffee bar. I'm glad I actually moved that because ever since I moved the coffee bar too, I noticed he's been a little bit quieter. Because, you know, he used to like to fuss with me with the coffee bar. But at the same time, you know, it was impossible for me to do anything without putting him up in his room because he was such a, you know, not very nice to me anytime I got near the coffee bar. And the new one, he can't get up underneath it. So I kept it in here though because he does really like it and kind of claim it as his own. So I think now that I've moved the cardboard and all that and he can get up under it, that's where I got a lot of his best stories, other than when he, you know, tells my husband one in his face. A lot of them were under this old coffee bar. But I noticed Earl's pretty talkative on it too. What is it about that thing? It's just an old antique dresser, really. Nadia, I'm sorry, I'll go back to your question. Buster is much more interested in Earl. I think he would be fine, but Earl is real sassy. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos where he loves when the dogs whack him with their tails. He knows what I'm talking about. And he will actually call the dogs. He'll be like, come here, come here, come here. And they'll whack him with the tail, but he wants to bite them. He'll call them over to bite him. He's gotten Bo twice pretty hard on the tail, where Bo like ran off crying. Didn't you, Earl? Did you bite Bobo on the tail? Huh? And make him whine? hold it against you. It's okay. We're learning, but he will call the dogs over. He's like, come here, come here, come here. And then they'll whack him with their tail, and then he laughs. But if you watch, he's trying to bite the tail the whole time. Huh, Earl? Holly coffees. It might be. It's from like that is a really old dresser. Aha! That's actually one of my favorite things he says when he does the aha.
Sure. Earl? You try it? Here.
He's okay under there, Earl. Earl, why don't you go eat your food? Why don't you go eat your breakfast? Come here, Buster. You're so funny, Earl.
Earl? What's that, Earl?
Earl, you're so funny.
Oh, wait.
Good boy.
What child? Not both. Would you have that?
Thank you, Earl. You giving kisses. What?
Hello? Hello? Don't shut. You and her? Is the door? No water? Okay.
Sister told Trevor that you keep saying his name. Guess what he said? He said, yes.
Ciao.
Yeah, I told on you. Woohoo! Earl, look at you. You so fancy. It does make me feel good when he laughs like that a lot, because I do like to think that we laugh here a lot. What do you got, Buster? Oh, you got part of an almond shell? Well, if you're chewing on that empty one, I'll have to try that. Yeah? I'll give you a whole one. That's good for your beak. That's how Earl keeps his beak in shape, huh, Earl? Huh. Yeah, he's a real person. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Trevor's a real person. They just commented because I told my daughter he was calling for Trevor. So he likes to, when he gets babysat at my daughter's house, he likes to watch Trevor play games, huh? Mm-hmm. Sometimes he comes home making the weirdest noises and they're from like video games. And Trevor gets pretty excited about his games. I'm really surprised he doesn't come home going like, yes! Huh. Earl, Buster's okay under there. He's alright. Hi, Earl. I think sister might be watching. Say hi, sister. You haven't been babysitting in a long time, huh? Sister's been busy and hasn't been over. Jane, I'm sorry. My mom had Alzheimer's, and I have other family members that have it, so I'm really sorry to hear that. Now Earl's starting to shine. Earl's waking up. Right, Earl? Earl. Well, Buster just figured out he's got his coffee bar back. We may never get him back now. Of course, if I walk out here, I'm sure he might let me know. He's already hissing at me. See him? Come here. Look, Earl, or Buster. Look. Here, you want this toothbrush? Figure out how to push the button on it and make it pop up. Or let's see if we can find the... Here's the lion head that goes here. This over here, since he's under there. If he comes back out, I'll move it again. I'll move the little baby. I see you. Earl, what's up? What? What? Aw, thank you, Earl. I'd go over there and give him a kiss, but my toes would definitely not be safe at this moment. I saw a post of somebody trying to rehome an umbrella, and in it they put, "You must not walk barefoot around him or her." I'm not sure if it's him or her. He does like to attack certain people's feet. Like, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that was my mom. Her short-term memory was gone, but probably the last 7 years she didn't really have even much of a regular. But you know, it was amazing is that she could still read. necessarily think she comprehended it, but she could read still. Earl. I'm glad Buster gives you guys, like, I hear that a lot, like, so my guilty pleasure, which I haven't done it in a long time, but when I'm really stressed, I like to watch pimple popping. Okay, Earl, you make fun of me all you want. But like, that's my thing. I don't know what it is. It's funny, I've done it since before Dr. Pimple Popper too. Like, it's just something, and I don't know why it does that for me, but it does. Oh, Willie, you got pew-pewed. But I do know they say that Dr. Pimple Popper, when she came out, that it's helped people that had the condition where they pick their skin, and they watch those videos instead, and it's helped them. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, for whatever reason, that helps me settle down. Earl. It's funny too that Earl knows his name so well, because that was not his name. He had a different name, but he did have somebody in his life, I guess, named Earl, and he said that word. But we call him Earl because he spills the tea. No, I haven't seen that. Oh, those hurt. I think you got birds. Higher. What are you doing, Buster? I'll have to look. Because I like that. I would say the ones with the feet, they're like some sort of maggot or something that gets in their feet. I've watched some of those mostly to give them the views, because bless them, like, that's like a ministry almost, what they're trying to do for the people that have that in their feet. But no, I'll have to look that one up. I can't tell you when in 2020, certain period of time of 2020, I was still watching them some, but really after the channel took off, I don't have much time. This week, mostly what I've watched is I want to get a rain barrel, and I've been trying to watch stuff about that. You still haven't jerked anybody, but you pew-pewed everybody. I know I get some comments about the plastics. I had somebody comment over on Instagram. I've been trying to do a little bit better about Instagram and TikTok. But they were telling me they have like a Cockatoo rescue, and she buys toothbrushes for them. And she said one of hers has had the same toothbrush for like 4 years. There's no way Buster would hold to them that long. I know, it's so funny, Earl. So I don't worry about it. There's environmental hazards everywhere and in everything. We do give him like safe wood that he's able to chew, but I worry more about them getting a hold of wood that's toxic to them. Like most fruit trees, it's not the fruit, but the wood is poisonous to them. I think there's some cedars. So I'm careful about that. Ooh, yeah, I would like that, really. Here, you want Can you see him? Here, I'll move it back so you can perch. Because everybody wants to see you. Woo, yeah. You want to come up here? Look, here's your rag. Oh, here's a piece of wood. Here's your... Be nice to me, Buster. I'm nice to you, sir. Earl. Be nice to me. I'm nice to you. I don't know about you guys. I really like having the lives in here. I do feel like they are a little more interactive. I think it's taken Buster a few weeks to get used to it. Which cockatoos don't always like change. So they can be like weird about it. Oh, here's one. Oh, gotcha, Buster. I see you watching me, Earl. That was a Timu one. Yeah, I know. Not yet. I do want to watch it. But I don't. I mean, honestly, I never like to go to movie theaters. I like the drive-ins, but we don't have one very close to us. Are you close to the Big Mo, Willie? But, yeah, I like drive-in movies. I don't really like to go to theaters. My home is kind of my castle. Like, I always say, you know, create something that you love to live in, where you don't really... I mean, it's okay to go places, too, if you're like that, but I love my home. And my people's in it. Huh. But I do want to find ways to be able to take Buster or Earl out more. When it cools up, huh? Huh, Earl? I took Earl to Goodwill one day in his little bag. We had fun, didn't we, Earl? Okay. That was random.
Hello?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. I'm not sure. There was one that I think that it's called Big Mo. I think they recently sold it. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I like that song too. Yeah, you're right, Willie. Earl does. He is the Barbie movie. I mean, Earl, we should give you credit for making Barbie popular, huh? Before the movie even came out. I thought about sending him like stuff of Earl in his little Barbie dream house. Could be in Barbie too, huh, Earl? They probably wouldn't let you call people jerks, though. You cleaning yourself? What are you doing, Buster? You got all kinds of toys. I'm a little smarter this week, Buster. Got some cleaning rags already ready with stuff on it to clean, and then a bag to keep them in. piece off that ball. Thanks, Nadia. Take care. I should send you my orchid. You'd take better care of it. Take care, Nadia. Thank you. What do you see, Bobo? What do you see? What are you doing? What do you see? Huh? Oh, now Buster's got to preen himself.
Oh, don't you want her? Oh,
Yeah, I actually have, I'll get it out and show you. Oh, no, I'm not. Because I have something on top of it and I don't feel like digging everything out. I have a little backpack. It's not the clear kind though. It's mesh. I may get one of the clear ones at Buster. You can't climb up there for maybe the fall time. But where it's really hot here the majority of the year, it wouldn't be safe for him. He couldn't be cool enough. The mesh one has a good airflow. If Buster comes back over here, I'll move this stuff, but I have to keep an eye on them. But I do have a nice travel bag. I take Earl on rides and stuff like that. It's just, when I do that, I'm really not in situations where I can always video him. Yeah, I really want to take him to the dollar store. I've kind of gotten to know a couple people at the dollar store, so I might ask them if I can and if I can video. But we'll see. I don't know what he said. I like when he does that woo, it always like makes me think he's at church. That woo! Huh, Earl? Love you, Bud Earl. Love you, Bud Earl. Oh, funny, Annika. So, I mentioned a little bit, like, I trust Buster, actually, with him more than I trust Earl. Earl is the sassy one. He's even kind of like that with the dogs. Like, he coexists with the dogs, but he likes to try to torture them. But it's him, and I mean, honestly, Buster would just be defending himself, but Buster would hurt him, obviously, because he has a larger PSI. His beak is much larger. So I kind of watch it because of that. And Earl cannot fly. He literally goes straight down, and that's it. And I don't have his wings clipped or anything like that. I did initially when I first got him, I did, because I would do that with any bird, because I cannot tell you how many birds I see that in the first few days they'll be home, they get out and they fly away, and So, oh, good job, Earl. Even though they told me he couldn't fly. Another thing about rescues is they don't always tell you the truth. So, but he honestly cannot fly except he goes straight down. And that's because of his feet. He's got club feet. But he can go straight down. The way he was acting, I was worried he was going to do that with Buster. Be nice. Oh, Earl likes to throw balls out of there, so I'm trying to give him something to play with. Right? Looky here. But I'll see if I can find his bag if Buster's going to be hanging in his room a second. Good job, Earl. Are you guys playing ball? Yeah? How exciting! Woohoo! Yeah. No, Buster, you can't climb up there. Get the other one, Earl. Get the other ball. Buster liked that. Buster liked when you threw that out to him. Uh-oh. Did you like that? Did he throw you a ball? Come here. Yeah, I don't trust your come heres, Earl. I've seen what you do when you call people over. Hello, Buster. Hello. Oh, look what I found, Bus. Look what I found. I found a bink bink. You want a bink bink? Here. Make yourself comfortable, Bo.
No.
Make yourself comfy. You gonna get your bink? Oh, now he's up on a soapbox. Be careful. Don't put your claw on the door like that. Pinch yourself. So I have that cardboard up so he doesn't chew on the wall. And I need to get some more from Dollar Quarter Store. Is that fun, Bus? Oh, cool. Watching you, Buster. There he goes. He's getting lots of exercise today. Huh. That's good. Like I said, I've actually a lot of time I've been hanging out with here with them some because Earl really likes that area. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they both didn't end up on that gate out there too. So he's in his room right now tossing a piece of wood. Let me see if I can put the camera on him because it's actually quite funny. And please excuse his room. Like, I clean that when my husband gets home before Buster goes to bed because, as many of you that have followed for a long time know, I am not permitted in Buster's room under Buster's watch. I would lose, yeah, it's real funny, girl. I'd lose my toes and fingers. Thanks for your support. You gonna go hide? Okay, I'll put you back up. Let's see.
Earl.
Earl. Let's get it back where it was. He's giving me the stink eye. Come on, Buzz. Come here. Woohoo! Look here. Come play. Ooh, look what I have. Get it. Get it, Bussy. You're not invisible. I see you.
No.
Oh. You're not invisible. I see you. I know how to wake you up. I know, I'm really testing the waters today, Buster. Here, come on. Get it.
No. Wait.
He's giving me the stink eye. He's like, I've given you enough chances today. There you go. Yeah, that's right. He does understand things too. Don't ever think for a second that they don't both understand, because they do very much. I mean, I can tell Buster from the kitchen if I need to do something that's gonna like clean or whatever. I can say to him, like, I need you to go to your room, and he usually will, because he understands. Right, Bussy? Birds are highly intelligent.
Earl.
Earl. Yeah, that was a good jerk, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know how to Zoom. I did do it once during the pandemic so I could see all of my kids. And I think one of my kids had to figure, oh no, never mind. We couldn't figure out the Zoom, so we had to do Facebook Messenger. And actually, Buster even got in on that call. There may be a video of that somewhere. Earl, are you watching me?
Earl.
Earl, peekaboo. 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 Are you going to toss that out? He's playing with his ball. Earl, guess who's going to come see you later? Bub, 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 bub. Bub, bub, bub. You got to see him last night for a few minutes too, didn't you? Bye, Elsie. Thanks for being here. You guys have a good day. I actually did use my, I can do that on YouTube. I can like invite people or whatever. She may have invited me. I'm technically challenged. Speaking, I'm speakingly challenged as well. But, yeah, And I always send her around the birds. I don't like to be on camera. I'm really uncomfortable on camera. Or you hear somebody going 60 mile per hour down my 35 mile per hour road. Ugh. He does love. I'm trying to learn, yeah. He loves his house. Kind of happened at the perfect time too, with like the Barbie movie and all that, huh, Earl?
Here.
You love your Barbie house, Earl? Tell the truth. Earl. Do you love your Barbie house? I hung some little, you see his little turtle? I bought some little animals at Walmart, a turtle, owl, and this, I have glued Sunshine on there. There's some Barbie stickers too, but they keep falling off, so that's kind of a lost cause. Plus, I was kind of worried, they probably stick inside better, but I was kind of worried you might chew on them and they're adhesive, so I'm going to leave that thought alone. Unless I find some like paper Barbies, that would be cool. I remember playing with paper Barbies. I wasn't real into dolls and Barbies and stuff though, but I do remember those. I did have some paper dolls. Huh, Earl? I had to glue his roof back on, this part, the sunroof, on the other side, and then the roof popped off yesterday, but I was able to fix it. But it is hard. I mean, it's a vintage Barbie. I think it's from '95. It's the fold and go. Because I look when I secondhand, because if I found another one at a good price, I would keep it put up. I would just keep it put up in case he crashes this one too. But he doesn't like the tri-level, like the multi-level ones. It'd be funny if he did the ones with the elevator and have him go up the elevator, but he's a single story guy. Oh, you found a rescue for parrots? Yeah, I still need to send your little turtles something, Amanda. I think about that all the time. Earl. Online. Oh, hang on just a second. I just messed something up on my computer. Bo is like keeps touching my mouse here. Yeah, River. Please tell me like what you found. I'm excited if that's a bird rescue, and thank you for considering a rescue. I appreciate that. So does Earl. He just sang you a little ditty. He said, thank you for choosing a rescue. Right, Earl? Okay, Bobo. Oh, that's not too bad. I think I have one about an hour away from me too. And I always want to go and volunteer. Sorry, noise alert. Like Earl, he will do that. So, they actually had a Senegal, and I really would love to have a Senegal parrot. If you guys ever hear of a Senegal needing a home, you know, I'm close to Augusta, Georgia, so, but I don't want I don't want to buy a baby or I want one that needs a home. I want to adopt. But anyway, they had one, and I hate to say I don't have time, because sometimes if people's like, I don't have time to go volunteer, and that's part of their requirement to adopt, which I fully support 100%. But for me to leave my birds and dogs, and you know, for the time, you know, I can't really do that right now. Maybe some others, and you know, if it's not meant to be, it won't happen anyway. Or if I ever can just pencil out, you know, every few months I can go and volunteer, just to volunteer, not to adopt. I would like to do that too. Goodness, Earl, you just threw that feather out. Yeah, the birds are molting right now, so he's not a plucker or anything like that. Buster. Buster. Are you gonna come back out here? Come out here and play. We want to see you. We want to see you. So funny, isn't it, Earl? Can you guys still see Earl and Buster? Look at my laptop. If you hear the gate moving, you know my house is Gate-a-palooza. I have to keep the gate up with this little thing up against it so Bo doesn't, because Bo likes to follow me around. So anyway, so I have to keep the gate up at the door so they're not running to and from and all that stuff. Oh, Earl loves his dollhouse. Oh, I like online. I like Macari. I mean, you do pay for it to be shipped, but you can find there's deals to be had on Macari. Book wise, like if it's just books, I buy all my books used. I very seldom buy new books unless it's you know, like a learning book. Like I did buy a couple books on like making bone broth and like things of that nature. But for the most part, my thing is if I can buy a book cheap and read it and then donate it to somebody else to read, I like to do that. So I always buy my books on eBay. You can find some good deals on eBay as well. But I think Macari is it right now. It's like the thing. I know some people like that. I don't know what kind of stuff you're looking for, but they like that Poshmark. There's another one. Etsy to me has gotten too expensive. Huh. But you'd be surprised, like even Google in your area. Yeah, I like the Salvation Armies more than I like Goodwill. Our Goodwill is pretty pricey. I can sometimes find jeans marked down to $6 as opposed to paying $6 or $7 for them at Goodwill. No offense, but we yard sell too. But there's not a lot of yard sales here in the summer because it's so hot. But if you're on Facebook, I think Marketplace is probably the best thing. Just make sure it's a legit person that's had Facebook for a while. I had a little weird situation on Facebook the other day, Marketplace. So, yeah, just be careful. I'm really leery of Craigslist. I don't think hardly anyone even uses Craigslist anymore. Yeah, that's one of Buster's words, huh? I'm not sure. I mean, he's under his cage right now playing with his, well, I've had a few public meetups too, which I never go to public meetups by myself anymore. But this was a pretty big piece of furniture, and the person that wanted it was like an established person on Marketplace, and I actually kind of knew like what area she was from, but then last minute she sent somebody else to get it, so it won't happen again. I let my guard down. I mean, I wasn't scared in a way like I would be harmed. It was an odd situation. I don't remember on here, but this has been a few months back, but somebody had suggested, they wanted to suggest to me, like something to groom Max with, and I can't remember who it was. Amanda, you probably remember, but if that person happens to be on here, please email me that information. I'm always interested in hearing, what works for other people. I do have to keep Max, Daisy, and Izzy short because they have a lot of skin problems. But I'm always up to hear, suggestions on grooming. He was actually on here for quite a while earlier. Yeah, there's a couple places here that sell books for $0.25 or 50 cents. And there also are several free little libraries. You can look those up too. You can go to littlefreelibrary.com, I think it is. And there's maps of your area where they have them. I think we have 3 in our area. We also have blessings boxes for food, and they even have blessing boxes for animals here, which is really cool. It's a really neat thing. But Buster was out earlier, and I think he's had all the mom he can take. And he's got his little toilet brush. There he is. Are you done with me, Bus? He's invisible. Sorry. He's invisible boy again. I always kind of try to get him out here a little bit with moving his brushes around, but he just kind of acts annoyed, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Dad'll be home later. Look here, Buster. You wanna play? He loves to play under his cage. Like I have things under there, and then on the weekend when I clean behind it, I move things around, kind of like how you would a toddler, always swapping out toys, making interesting. So he loves to play under there, and it keeps him busy during the day when my husband is in here, so makes him happy. He'll be home this afternoon. Oh, that's cute. Oh, hi, Dennis. Welcome.
Huh?
One of the free little libraries in my area, they actually sometimes give away plants too, like aloe vera, stuff like that. Buster. Buster. Somebody wants to know if you're going to go to Action Park. The video I have coming up on Saturday, he talks about Action Park in Albert. And then I have a flashback Friday video tomorrow, and he says Action Park quite a bit in it too. What do you see, Max? What do you see, my Max? Okay, since he's in there, I can't remember who was talking about the cat. I think it was River. But here's Earl's little bag. We go on rides, don't we? See, it has a little perch in it. It zips up. You really can't necessarily see through it, but it's all vented. And that's what scares me about there's a pistachio in here, Earl, from last time we traveled. That's what keeps him cooler. But like right now, I would not be comfortable like taking him outside for a long period of time. We do kind of take him out. Buster gets in his aviary when my husband mows. He likes to watch him. And he gets a good spray down with the hose to get some of his powder off. And I usually take Earl out and give him a really good one. So, yeah, they don't really like getting sprayed down in the shower. So, I have spray bottles I can use. Earl I can put in my sink and get him to. Yeah, if you have birds, have lots of water bottles for cleanups, for baths, for, has all kinds of uses. Oh, that's nice, Jane. I like that. It's funny, I was thinking about telephones, pay phones, public pay phones and stuff. I kind of miss that. Now Buster, I don't know what it is when he goes outside. We take his one water bowl that he has in here, and he will always give himself a bath, even after I've given him one. Because actually, the bowl he has, someone gave to me. It's an older, like, stainless steel one, and I need to find another one. I can't find one like it. Because I'd like to have one for his inside cage and outside. It's a pain, like, carrying it back and forth when he doesn't like for me to go in his room. But I haven't found one yet, but is that funny? But he will always, something about being outside encourages him to bathe. Whereas in the house, he hardly ever does that. Earl either. Earl doesn't hardly ever bathe himself either. But I guess in a way they don't need to because we're really good about spraying them down. So maybe that's part of it. I do have a little bath. Let's see if I can get it. Can I reach around you, mister? Look. This had a top to it too, but he would never climb in it if it does. And I put water in that in here, trying to encourage him to bathe himself. But he just really, love you, buddy, isn't into that, so. Buster. Buster, let's get fired up. Come on, come out of here. Let's get fired up. Come on. It's almost football season. Oh, hello from Africa. Wow, South Africa. Welcome. The littler ones, Willie, I noticed, like when I had the little parakeets, my gosh, they like lived their best life in their little baths. It's so cute. Yeah, thank you, Amanda, for saying that. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. I look forward to Thursdays, honestly. It's kind of my adult time in a way. Right? Yeah. Um, well, if I missed anything, will you please, like, text me? Um, even when Dad goes in his room, he will go in there. Like, when he hung well, he likes to help him, which we haven't had any projects lately that he's been able to help with. And definitely, like, the things people were sending us have really slowed down, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I mean, the economy is the economy. I get it. But like these, where we cover his, hope you can see that, his windows with the cardboard, foam cardboard, so that they have a dark room. Thanks to Ani's mom, Ani Cockatoo's mom did that, and that was brilliant. Buster goes in there with him, and he's fine. But like literally, he's got me good in his rooms before. He does not like it. He doesn't like for me to get around his cage. And it's very common for any bird to be very possessive of their cage, especially Quakers, from what I'm told. Earl could care less. As long as you pick him up in and out of his boxy, he doesn't care. He doesn't want to step up. And I mean, I know there's some bird people out there that they're like, oh, it's my bird, they're going to step up on me and all that. It clearly stresses him out. African grays get bugged out easily anyway, in my opinion. If this little box makes him happy, keeps him stress-free, that's good with me. And I'm not putting anybody down that does, you got to figure out what works for you and your environment. I don't feel like I'm any less of a person or like, whatever. But that's what he likes. So he likes his floor time. And we try to do floor time. If I had more room in here, I would actually get one of those baby play areas, like the plastic ones, or a dog one, and let him play in that. But I really am running out of room with all their stuff. Right, Earl? But he gets his floor time, and which oftentimes is just with me. But yeah, he doesn't really mind. And like my daughter could go in there too. He would follow her. He'll follow anybody that goes in there, but he will come after me. So he sees me as a caregiver because I am his caregiver. I mean, he calls me mama. I didn't teach him that. He started that on his own. And I take care of him. And just like a kid sometimes, they don't appreciate that. So it's kind of like that kind of thing. Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's right. It's actually good for them to bathe. I notice like parakeets slash budgies, they bathe several times a day. It's good for their powder. Birds are very powdery. I mean, you'll see in some of the videos if you watch when my husband's covering Buster, um, there's like white stuff flying everywhere. That's powder. And I mean, I do everything I can to keep it down. I have this rabbit, which I don't know why it keeps turning off, but it does. But that's ends up what a lot of people end up getting rid of birds because they're allergic to it. So. You like that, Earl? But yeah, they're very powdery. Because I use a shop vac on Buster and Earl's room. And I wear a mask when I clean their room. When I wipe it down and everything. Sometimes I even make sure I wear my glasses because some of the powder will get in my eyes and I have to use like eye drops and stuff. Yeah. Oh. Earl is always having fun and living his best life in his Barbie dream house. Always. What, Earl?
Huh? What you cover?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's funny. I think that dogs that don't shed, I have several that don't shed. They kind of do some certain times of the year more so than other. But I think they have a lot more dander, in my opinion, than the ones that shed. Sometimes. Hey Willie, if you're still on, will you tell me again so I can type that in about the hoof videos? You were telling me about like the hoof videos, maybe they're abscessed or something like that. Hoof GP. Okay, thank you. Oh, Willie, I hope you find homes for him. Yeah, I will. Let me tell you guys, let's see what we have coming out today, this afternoon. Bye, Julia. Thank you for being here. Enjoy camping. Well, I really want to watch it too. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but yeah, I really want to watch it. So yeah, we'll watch it. I've been trying to watch some movies with them a little bit. We watched The War of the Roses last week. I don't know if any of you guys remember that movie. I thought it might get Buster going. But it was a good movie too. I liked it, so I rewatched it. But Earl mostly likes cartoons. He likes Tom and Jerry. He watches cartoons mostly when my daughter watches them, and she found out he liked Tom and Jerry. I want to play the Flintstones for him because I think he could pick up some funny phrases from that. I'm talking about you. I'm trying to think what else. We listen to a lot of music here. We're very musical. Like, I don't think any of us can really. I have one daughter that can sing a tune in a bucket. But yeah, we love music, all kinds of music, just about everything. Everybody likes something different, I think. Earl actually, it turns out, is an R&B guy, aren't you, Earl? Oh, somebody asked if I was going to show Earl the Barbie movie. I may have missed something, I don't know. Hey, Willie, I'll be watching on like my some of the groups I belong to. If anybody's looking for a kitten, I'll screenshot it and send it to you. 'Cause, I mean, there's people that really do, like, I don't see it as much here, but I know where I used to live, people like wanted barn kittens. And there was actually even a big movement for low cost spay and neuters so that you could have barn cats. Because it helps with critters, you know. But I think it's about one. And I gotta, the dogs need out. I need to make sure the girls are doing okay, check the egg situation. I think my son's coming over after a while, so I need to get going. I do have a little video coming out, I think at 3 today. Because if any of you are ring the bell and you got the notification I was live, you're not going to get the notification that I have a video coming later. And it's just a dad's home one. It's really cute. Bo knows what that means now already. He's picked that up, so that's real cool. He knows what TREAT is already. And I mean, he's been amazing as far as like potty training. He's not had one accident since we've had him, so that's awesome too. But the old boys need to go out. So thanks, you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out. I want to do some lives with some other exotic animals and stuff too, and I really like spreading awareness about that and getting stuff out there about not impulse buying. So do you guys have an amazing day. Thank you guys for being here. Let me figure out how to turn this thing off. Thanks, everybody.